I have been a victim of sometimes sitting down and scrolling through social media videos. I cannot help it sometimes. Well, at this point in my life, I feel like I have actually done a better job at not doing that. Because every time it happened, I would always sit there and I would feel like I just wasted my life away. And it's not bad necessarily. I don't believe that it is bad to have a scrolling session on a social media app. Because sometimes maybe you just need that release, and maybe that's okay. But we're all different, unique human beings out here. Okay, I'm kind of jumping into the main topic of this video, this episode. Let me make sure my mic's recorded. Yeah, okay, so I'm jumping in a little bit prematurely. Oh, wait, product placement. I'm jumping in a little bit prematurely because today I want to talk about something that I've noticed. There is a trend. I don't know if it's still popular anymore, but it has been popular for some years now. It is a trend of workout motivational videos. Now, there is nothing wrong with going in front of the world and with your camera and your microphone going out and saying, "Hello world, I have a six-pack. I would like you all to see me with my six-pack and then listen to me talking about something motivational." There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's amazing. I love that there is content like that that can try to motivate people and bring them up. But sometimes it can feel a bit excessive. Okay, especially depending on what it is you're actually telling people, and especially depending on whether or not you actually have a six-pack at all. Sometimes people lie, and sometimes people take advantage of us. And we have to be careful to not go on social media and automatically take what everybody says to us as truth. And this is real advice, okay? If I ever were to come out and say, I'm an influencer, I influence people to do something, I would be real and I would be honest. I would tell you when I'm giving real advice. And my real honest advice to you is do not go out there and take what everybody says without a grain of salt. Bring your salt in your teaspoon, your little teaspoon, and go out there and just throw it at people. Okay? And that symbolizes that you are taking them with a grain of salt. I don't believe what you're saying. Somebody comes up to you, they say, buy this deodorant, throw salt at him. A man comes up to you and says, hey, you want to... If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, do you want to go on a date with this person? It's like one of those virtual advertisements you get every time you play like a computer game or something. And then it comes up and it's like, free singles in your area, which is clearly a scam. But if somebody were to do that in person, they would come up to you with a suit made out of dollar bills and be like, hey, you want to meet somebody? I have somebody. And then he steps aside and then it's like, it's this woman, but she's actually a robot looking to steal your soul. And you throw salt at that robot, and you throw salt at that man, and you throw salt at everybody around you because you do not take what they say seriously. You do not trust anybody because that is the internet. Okay? You can trust some people. If it's somebody with a PhD plus a certified experience in something, plus they cite their sources, plus they tell you to cite their sources and question what they say, that is the person you should be taking seriously. Not Mr. Man in dorm room with a microphone just yelling into it about random stuff. Don't ever take that person seriously. Why would you do that? Okay, what is he talking about? This stupid bandana. It's not even a bandana. That's a headband. I don't know apparel. But the point of this video is that I want to talk about this specific type of content, this motivational advice type of content that revolves around physical fitness and being physical while giving advice to push people to their absolute best, even though sometimes the advice might not be the best. So here is my attempt at giving you the best of the not best advice, along with whatever background footage I managed to come up with. By the end of it all, you can comment and tell me if you felt more motivated depending on the way I spoke, the way I came across, and how whether or not I made you feel like you should go run into a brick wall as hard as you can. Whatever that would accomplish. You go to the hospital, you pay some bills. Okay? That is what that will accomplish. Have you ever felt so defeated? Sometimes in life, you will feel defeated. And sometimes being defeated is not great. And that is why when you get defeated, you should just get up and start punching. And just keep punching until there's nothing else to defeat you anymore. Just punch everything, okay? You punch butterflies, punch the earth, punch a rock. That's a good idea. Punch a wall, okay? Punch your next door neighbor. Punch everything, okay? Just punch the moon. You'll not be able to reach the moon. Just punch it, okay? Just punch it. It will be okay. And what else should you punch? Okay, now you can stop punching for a second because you're so violent. Okay, stop being violent. Why are you so violent? There was no reason to do any of that. Now that you've done that, go out and just picture what the world would be like if all humans in the world were made, or were not made, but were bugs. The world is bugs. Humans are bugs. Okay? And that is philosophical because they represent the tiny parts of life that you are smaller than me and us. And when you go out there and you feel small, feel big again. Yeah. Be big again. That's the motto for today. Be big again. Let's all become big. Drink your milk. It has calcium. It makes you big. But if you can reverse engineer the milk to have not calcium, but anti-calcium, then you become small. And if you reverse orange juice, and then you reverse the genetic makeup of oranges and orange juice, you don't get vitamin D. You get vitamin dead. Because that's what it is. Orange juice is made from the sun. And now go out into the sun and stare at it for several hours. And once you're done staring at it for at least 3 to 4 hours, I'll say that much, now you can make orange juice. Okay? Go out and pick flowers. They're beautiful. And then once you pick those flowers, bake them into a pie. And then give them to your grandmother. And then once you give them to her, she will eat them. And you will feel loved. Good job. You have done it. You have be strong. It is time to be strong. Life will push you down. And when it does, don't get back up, because sometimes, that just hurts. This is actually real advice now. Sometimes you may not want to get back up. You may want to take breaks sometimes. That's okay. Life pushes you down. You don't have to get back up. Just read a book or something. If you like playing video games, just play video games. Or maybe you take a nap, okay? Why are you awake right now? You spent all that time studying for your exam and for finals, and now you're awake and somebody just pushed you on the ground? Get some sleep, man. Sleep on that ground. Okay, now we're getting back into just satire now, but sleep on that ground. You might get made fun of on the internet and social media. People walk by you, they'll take videos of you. It's okay. You'll be a celebrity for sleeping on the ground. There you go. This has been Motivational